Hi, Jess. Hi, Bob. I don't know where they're running to. They went back inside. They've been out all day. I'm not going to be on here long. I just had to get out, get outside for a little bit. Hey, Legendary. How are you? I just had to get outside for a little bit, hang out with the chickens. Hope everybody's having a good day. Hi. So this one's definitely a hen. I just haven't given it a name yet. This one here is a hen as well. Just haven't named her. I've just let them run around outside most of the day. This one right here, I know Sarah Sunshine, the one right here, Sarah Sunshine says it's more than likely a hen, but I don't know. I still think it's a rooster. The tail is saying rooster and the legs are saying rooster, but we'll see what happens. And those hackle feathers say rooster, but I don't know. We'll see. I hope everyone's doing okay. Thank y'all for coming in. Hi, Mr. Russian. Just hanging out outside for a little bit. I just needed 30 minutes away. Hi, Martin. Good to see you. Just need to get out in the sun. And there's Derek. It's very beautiful out right now. No more Arctic tundra for now, but I do think there's another frost coming. I wouldn't be surprised if there's one. So this is Derek. I don't know why they're eating stuff on the ground. So again, this one's a hen here, but I just haven't named her yet. That's a hen. I think there'll be another. I don't think it will be a freeze, but I think it'll get cold again. Usually there's always, it's only the top of February, and usually there's at least one more cold spell before the end of February, if not in March. Oh, bless you. And there's Karasik. Yes, y'all are very talkative. Hi, Billy. We're very, very, very talkative today. Hey, Amy. I need to get outside and walk around. I was very, very distracted today. So I'm just sitting out in the sun. I'm getting some sunlight and hanging out with the chickens. Y'all are getting more snow. Wow. We are going to be, I think, in the upper 70s by this weekend. I feel like I even saw somewhere we're going to be in, where it's going to be in the 80s soon. But like I said, I still think we're going to have another freeze after this. We are going to try to get some. I assume my husband's going to get some more, get some tomatoes in the get some tomato seeds and some solo cups this weekend. So we'll get started on garden stuff. I don't know if I'll plant anything in the beds as much as I want to. Hey, hey, Kim J, good to see you. I just need to get outside for a little bit. I'll probably just be here another I'll be here another 10 minutes or so, then I'm going to walk the property. I need to get out of my head right now. So the babies are, yeah, this is their 12th week on the planet, I believe. Yeah. Be in the 20s again. Wow. So I think, so again, there's Derek. Derek did get a name. The Delaware here is Karasik. And I think this is probably going to be a pretty big rooster. Like, super big rooster. Like, I think it's going to be bigger than Owen. I don't have any mealworms out here right now. I think the mealworms are in the house. Derek will probably just be the size of Mark, more than likely. And like I said, I think that's a rooster over there. Sarah Sunshine thinks it's a hen. I think it's a rooster. But we'll see. Mark is good. He pecked at me today. If that's indeed, his indication of good is did he attack me? And yeah, and not only did he attack me, he attacked both legs. So he is probably doing good by his measure. No, that's a good point. I forget that the red. So I don't know if y'all notice, but in at the bottom of the so roosters, for whatever reason, they get that red. I need to look this up to see like why that happens, but they have that red at the base of their feet, because y'all have probably seen it on the bigger roosters too. So maybe that's a way to tell, but it's hard to tell on that one since he has that one over there has like the black spots. But maybe if he gets closer. Hey, Country Kirby, good to see you. Why is a message held for review? Oh, hey, good on you, friend. Good on you. But yeah, it's too much in the afternoon to talk about, but good on you. I mean, I think people should, I think, hey, I don't gatekeep, even in that capacity. That's the way a person feels, it's the way they feel. But not for this live though, right? But good on them. I'm kind of worried about Lista Karasik over there. I'm probably gonna have to give them some vitamins. I don't know. I think what we worry about Karasik is he's growing rather large rather quickly. So he's acting more like a meat bird than a regular bird. So I'm just gonna have to kind of keep an eye on and what I mean by that, and there's probably better experts in the room than I am. Meat birds, they're bred to grow. Meat birds are bred to grow faster, quicker. I believe most meat birds are processed at, God, I think they're processed at what, 16 weeks or something like that. So yeah, I'm semi concerned. Hi, Oki. It's good to see you. Very good to see you. I will gather every available poop emoji that a artist will create for me. Yeah, I'm pretty confident. Like, I don't know. I'm pretty confident that one right there is a rooster. But I could be wrong. I'm happy to be wrong. It does have some green on it. It's just the feathers, the hackle feathers. I don't know. You got to get up there, little one. But The fact that it doesn't have a comb and stuff yet kind of tells me it's a hen, but we'll see what happens. Oh, Mr. Dango, my precious raccoon. Mr. Dango. Order some new ones. Yeah, I'm probably gonna get some more hens. I need to reach out to my hen lady and kind of let her know that I need about 14 of them. And like I said, that will just meet the minimum requirement needed for having 5 roosters. Where all these chickens will live is I have no idea, because I'm not one to do construction projects, but I'll figure something out. I'll make a makeshift house one way or the other. Yeah, these birds are kind of sleepy. I'm kind of worried about some of them. Or they're just really sleepy. They've been running around all morning. I've just been letting them outside the aviary every day. So it's because this space gets a little bit, I mean, technically this space is good enough for 5 birds, but birds are one to not be locked up all the time. What are you asking me, Dango? Hey, happy chicken. Let's see. He definitely looks like he's eyeing the others. Yes, for sure. Yeah, like, I don't know. I think it's a rooster. How do you get your chickens? Do any of them have interesting stories? No, I've gotten all my chickens from, well, with the exception of Mark, Jules, Simone, um, Owen, and Alex. They were hatched here. These 5 were hatched here. But all the other ones, the older girls, the first set of girls we got from a Craigslist ad, and I never realized Craigslist was still a thing. And then the other ones just through the different chicken communities that are in the area. Found a couple of names. I tend to vet the people I get chickens from, so I'll kind of check out the pictures they have, things like that. Go to their property, because if they don't live in a good ecosystem, you don't want to get your chickens from there if the environment's not good. So there's a lady that's about 45 minutes away from me that I've gotten most of my chickens from. There's another lady that's 30 minutes away. That's where I've gotten my Jubilees hens from. Unfortunately, I have not had as much success with hens from the second lady. So I tend to stay with the first one. But I've gotten most of my hens from them. So that's pretty much Craig. Yeah, I didn't realize Craigslist was still a thing, and Craigslist is still a thing. It's kind of scary. I mean, Facebook is as bad as Craigslist was back in the day. Though I do miss the rants and raves that were on Craigslist. Those were kind of fun, the rants and raves. Do they have health problems? So they can't, chickens are fascinating creatures. They can eat anything. Pretty much they can eat anything, but then they eat the wrong worm with the parasite on it. All of a sudden they get sick, or they, just pick up a bacteria from somewhere or a respiratory thing from somewhere and they get sick. So, and that's why, so the pink poop emoji, why I'm so fascinated by the pink poop emoji, because usually pink poop is not a sign of good things. So there is a condition card. I've even shared it amongst my vlogs, because my bigger birds did have a spell of it. Coccidiosis is a disease that they can get, and when their stool is runny and bloody and stuff, it's usually an indicator of coccidiosis and stuff. So chickens, that's why I'm not the biggest fan. Yeah, I have a direct connection when it comes to my chickens. I do, Mr. Dango. I tend to be a mother to all, which, to my detriment is exhausting, but I do enjoy it. But it can get exhausting. I get very, 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 very mother hen on people. Have you ever been tempted? So McMurray's farm is actually very close. Well, it is not close to here, because nothing is close to here in Texas. But yes, I have, but because I literally can get chickens from 30 minutes away to, if I'm willing, like I said, those Swedish flower hens that I really want are only 3 hours away. I'd rather just go pick them up. The other problem is I typically also get hens that are already, I tend to get chickens that I already know that are hens, so they're going to be 3 months or older. So it's like I said, it's the fact that I even chose to hatch eggs is very, very fascinating. It wasn't something, it was something I was kind of dead set against is hatching because of this very reason. The May hatch was 3 out of 5 were roosters. I'm pretty confident 3 out of 5 of these are roosters because roosters are just, it's the, creation says, plan to reproduce. And so you need a lot of roosters to do that. So you just end up with more roosters than you do hens. And then there's not a whole lot because, again, if you don't have enough hens, there's just a lot of anxiety that's around having roosters around because, aggression is real when roosters don't have enough hens. So, so yeah, I tend to get the hens already. It's really clear that they are hens, so to speak. Hi, Uncle Bob. So yeah. Oh, did our friend leave us? I don't see our friend in here, Dango. But anyway, I know you're there. I said, did our friend leave us? Hi, Master Chicken. Thank you for coming. These are the babies that were hatched. I did a 25-hour. There you are. Hey there, Miss Russian. So I did a 24-hour 25-hour live. I did not know about the whole 12-hour max thing, so unfortunately it's lost to YouTube for forever. But Master Chicks, these babies were hatched on YouTube back in November. They were born the week of whatever, from the 11th to the 13th of November. These were born. Are hatched. They don't. The 3 of them have the same hatch date, and then one has the next day, and the one has the day after that. There's a Marin in here that was the last to hatch, and he. So, since I've been on this channel, many of these have been. Many of y'all have come to know these roosters for the last, these chickens for the last 12 weeks. So they were born on YouTube and they will live out their life on YouTube. Okay. So last 10 minutes of my little break that I'm taking, I'll go walk over to the big people's area and y'all can see Mark and everybody. Let's say bye to everyone. So again, that's Karasik, and then Derek is there. Once I get the names of the other ones, that might be a hen down there. I have no idea. Are you a hen? Oh, you're speaking for other people? Okay. I may need to get y'all. I'm going to get y'all some vitamins. I'll do that later. Okay, I'm going to close y'all up. Okay. I don't know what I look like. I'll get on camera in a minute. So, now y'all want out. Let's see. Michael and Jed. Know their names? Is that? No, we're not naming anybody Michael and Jed. I don't know where those names came from. Okay. Sorry if I look horrendous, but this is what I look like today. Okay. Let's go see the other babies. I realize I haven't done a walk in the woods in a while. Maybe I'll do that this weekend. I think these are roosting because they're bored, to be honest with you. Like I said, they don't have... That's why I've been letting them just run around the yard. They've been I usually let them run around and they just hang out over there. So, okay, here are the other babies. And they think I'm going to let them out, but that's not happening. Because we can't go out because wild dogs will get us. Okay. No, we're not going out. Because I don't feel like putting y'all back in. So here are the other babies. Does roosting get a bit much? No, roosting's good. Hi, Adonis. Um, roosting. What is roosting? No, roosting is, it's good for the mine rooster in the day. Like they have several roosting spots. Like, they like to roost over here. There's a couple of different. I may have had that tree. Hi, Owen. This is everybody's favorite Mark. Hi, Arizona. Hi, Mark. Can I pick you up, Mark? So, this is what Mark does. Well, I guess he just likes. That's what Mark enjoys doing all day long. Hey, BDB, good to see you. Yes, I know. I have lots of stuff on me. Can I pick you up, Mark? Or are you gonna attack me if I try to pick you up? Hi, Owen. But I don't know. Let's see if they'll let me sit on the ground. Okay, I'm gonna sit on the ground, people. Okay, come here. Hi. I did have well summers, Kirby, but they died. So I'm probably gonna get some more well summers in the spring. Um, yeah, I'm probably gonna get some well summers. I'm gonna get some. So the chickens right here, the golden Wyandottes. I'm probably gonna get some silver Wyandottes in the spring. I'm gonna get another Delaware because I only have one Delaware hen and she needs a friend. And probably gonna get two well summers. Maybe I probably will get two Delaware. I'm gonna get two silver Wyandottes. And then I haven't decided because I need to get 14. I need to go to the ladies page and see what she's gonna have. Hi. Hi, Simone. And I still need to put a back apron on Simone because I don't think she's too young to have molted. So I think that's her, you know, these chickens are these roosters being roosters. Be okay, the real odds. Oh my goodness. Oh, I am blessed. I am blessed that y'all are here. And be okay. I love that you and Mr. Russian have connected. This makes me very happy. And real odds and even. Real odds, are you going? I have not got it. Are you going live? Because I need your words of wisdom in the next 48 hours, real odds. I need to hear your voice motivating us or just telling us the God honest truth. I am blessed. I am a blessed human being. I will say that. What game is this? It's life. Chickens. Life and chickens. That is the game. So that is the game. And yes, okay, yes, we'll do tonight or tomorrow. Sounds good. No farming simulator? Not today. I mean, you can. If you want to, like, pretend to pick up a chicken while you're watching, you can. I'll never tell you not to make something fun out of something that isn't. If you want to pretend like you're picking up a chicken while you're watching, feel free. Live how you want to live. That's kind of my philosophy. Just as long as it doesn't harm people. Is that you asking you? Is that a statement or a question? I have chicken, or I have chicken, maybe. Help me out. Chill music. But yeah, if you want to pretend to pick up a chicken, you can. That's fine. The chicken in front of you is Zola. She is an Easter egger. She lays light, pale green eggs. And then this chicken right, oh, you know what? I'm glad we're out here because we may have another problem. Oh, yes, we have a problem. Oh, goodness. Okay. So, yeah, y'all are gonna, so we have a problem. You're picking up a chicken now. That's hilarious. Okay, so we might have ourselves a situation. Oh no, there she is. Thank the Lord. Okay, so earlier today I went to go collect eggs, and Joe was doing her little. Joe is the hen that has. So be okay. I don't think. Okay, we weren't connected, so you may not know about broodiness. So this is going to be something that kind of like the doll thing. Pick up the word broodiness. So, and your husband will know about this because he was around farm animals. So Joe, the hen that hatched the two hatchlings that I spoke of before in April and November, this chicken went broody 7 times in 2025. Most of the times, the first time I let her have it, and then every other time I broke her. The last time, I just didn't feel like breaking her, so I let her hatch the November hatch. Anyway, I went to go check eggs this morning, and she was doing that broody sound. And I'm like, if this chicken is already going broody again, we're gonna have problems. But broodiness just means when they're ready to hatch eggs. Basically, get into the mode that they wanna they get into the mode that they wanna, be ready to hatch an egg. Hi Mike, good to see you. Hey Karis, thank you for coming in, Karis. Thank you. I don't know why it hid your message. YouTube is so weird. So good to see you. Thank you, Mike, for coming over. Yeah, I just kind of did. I needed to walk around, so I collected some eggs this morning. So I'm just seeing where we're at. So I'm not getting a lot of eggs right now, but they're just coming out of molten winter, so I don't expect to get a lot of eggs. Hi. Yes, I took your eggs. Thank you. Thank you for your deposit. I appreciate it. Okie dokie. We have a hen that has been broody. Wow, since her first egg. Yeah, some of these chickens, it's like I don't want to hatch. I'm not going to go through another hatch because, again, you end up with 1,000 roosters that you got to figure out something with. And I cannot eat one of my roosters, especially now that they're all named. One that y'all would probably come after me if y'all found out that I ate a rooster. So, that y'all have come to love. Okay, so I just have a couple of minutes and then I'm going to go back in and finish out the rest of my day. But this was helpful. I just needed to clear my head. Nope, we're not going outside yet. We'll go outside later today. I don't want y'all to be eating. I know. Hi, Mark. Hi. One of these days you'll let me pick you up again. So Mark used to be my buddy. He would sit on my back all the time. But then they grow up and you're not needed anymore. We eating roosters. No, don't eat my baby roosters. Yeah, I would let them if I was okay with letting them roam my property. I would not mind having a whole bunch of chickens, but we have a feral dog problem, and I'm not gonna wake up to chickens being taken by a feral dog. So I try to maintain some level of control. Whew, goodness. Hi, Owen. Owen is such a majestic bird. So I have an unhealthy love for I have an unhealthy love for roosters in general. Like, they're just beautiful creatures. And I have a serious unhealthy love for my roosters. Like, look how beautiful that rooster is. Let's see, that's how it is. You love them, feed them, and then they grow and they become so independent. Kim J, do we need to talk, Kim J? I think I may have opened a I think I may have opened a conversation you need to have. Oh, poor Kim J. I'm sorry if I touched on a But yes, that's exactly how it is. They love you. They love you. They love you when they're babies, and then they grow up. Hey, Paula, good to see you. I just did a quick little thing here. Okay. I needed to, I was kind of in my head today, and it kind of got me this afternoon. And so I needed to just be outside in the sun and let the chickens take over my brain. So I came outside, figured give y'all an opportunity to see them because I didn't come out this morning with the camera and everything. So I appreciate y'all for supporting and being here and hanging out with my chickens because they are very much loved. Oh, and here's one of the Marins. Oh, be okay, because again, I know you're learning about all the chickens. So this is a Marin chicken. Proper Marins have feathers on their feet. So you see the feathers on her feet. And then this is a Marin as well. That's a gray Marin right there, and you see the feathers on their feet. But that's a French copper Marin. That's a blue French copper Marin. And the other one was a black copper Marin. And I do actually have another Marin, but because she's not a true Marin, she doesn't have feathers. So this one right here on the one that's a Marin, but she doesn't have feathers on her feet because she's a combination of a barred rock and a Marin. Hey, Chris Lee, good to see you. Oh, I cannot see. Down home, Misty. You change your picture, down home, Misty. I need to be okay. Stop trying to eat my chickens. Now you've upset. Now you've upset Owen. Stop trying to eat my chickens. I will let you know if one of them needs to be eaten. That's hilarious. Okay, so with that, I've taken y'all over. Let me turn this around. Y'all have a very blessed day. And thank y'all for coming and stopping by. Be good and take care. I appreciate each of y'all for coming. Thank you, thank you, thank you.